Welcome to the Semi Toxic Podcast. There's worse things for you out there. My name's Marigold.
I'm Kai.
And I'm James, or Dead Slayer 54.
I'm just gonna call him James. It's easier that way.
I'm still calling him. He's dead to me. We wrote topics out on a Google Sheet, and the host of each episode, that's me for today, will pick them using a random generator. Today, we will be talking about whether you, both specifically you two, and generally could somebody, become Batman.
Oh God!
Our audience could become Batman.
All right, but like, what is the question?
Oh, the idea is, could you, as an individual, or could anybody get enough training and like all the physical training, all the mental training, and just everything you would need in order to be a modern day Batman? Could somebody just randomly take to the streets?
Yeah.
I would like you to specify the qualifiers of Batman. Are you talking about comics-wise, movies-wise, or video games-wise?
Let's go movies, if only because like comic books can get a little too fantastical.
Question:
Let's say you have to master.
Would I have to kill my parents, or would they already have to be dead?
Your parents don't have to die. I'm talking about the skills and capabilities of Batman. And some of the gadgets, but like you don't have to have the exact gadgets.
I don't know, man. Like,
so,
I think part of his drive came from because his parents were dead. It's like,
well, maybe I just want to punch a billionaire in the face. You ever heard of that? What if I want to punch like Jeffrey Bezos?
Well, if you were Batman, you can punch yourself in the face.
Exactly. It's like
being born.
Could I punch you in the face?
Exactly. I punch you in the face.
See, it's not even about becoming Batman. You just got to become rich and pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and punch yourself in the face.
Being rich is not a skill. It's something you're born into.
Oh God, that's you're gonna trigger all the people who like go in front of people and go, getting rich is a choice, is a skill. Oh, you're already alienating the 1% from our podcast.
Yeah, you're alienating the market.
It's in the title. They should know better.
I don't think the market's gonna really like that.
That's it. That stock, my old boy, 10 points down.
Market can
10 points from Gryffindor.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Oh right.
Yeah. You two. You have to master at least 5 martial arts. Have to have detective skills, forensic skills, and a basic grasp of first aid. And have to have at least 5 things that could be put on Batman's utility belt, and it would not be out of place.
Well, goddamn. Okay.
All right. Who should go first?
Like straight up classroom assignment. I mean, if it was just a question of could we be like feasibly Batman?
You guys said it wasn't specific enough, so I came up with specifics.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's like it went from could I be Batman to okay, now I have to research more fighting styles than just Taekwondo and boxing because I don't know shit about fighting styles.
Taekwondo, mixed martial arts, boxing, Wing Chun,
just make something up.
I
like
go for some
stick figure.
No.
Stick figure. Exactly.
No. Caporia is not made up, you bastard.
Stick figure?
No, Caporia.
I have no idea.
Midoriya?
I'm hearing like Fedora. Yeah, I'm hearing Fedoria too. It's like my lady.
All for one.
when you were going to college, I was mastering the Fedoria.
I know. I saw you.
Oh, capoeira.
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 In the old country.
How do you say it? How are you saying it?
Capoeira.
Capoeira. It's capoeira. Capoeira.
Can you say that again, but slower for our audience, of course?
I don't think I can say it slower. It's like capoeira. That was a swear.
Not on my Christian Minecraft server.
Not on my Christian.
Didn't you set some on fire because of that?
Oh yeah.
That's a different story for another time.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the time we crashed the server? Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, no,
there was a few times where I crashed the server, but only the one that always comes to mind was the one where I didn't mean to. I just wanted a chicken farm.
I guess I'll go first if we're going in order. Let's see. I mean, like, I saw about the drive, right? Like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think I could like I don't like if I was rich, I get like the worst thing about learning martial arts is that like the fucking fees they pay you like 200. You have to pay like $200 to start out. You got to buy your gi and stuff like that, and then you got to pay fees, and then you got to be
Well,
like
do you have to like
respectful.
buy the gi in order to learn it? What if you like
Yes.
in order to learn from a dojo, yes, because they're going to make
Mm-hmm.
you wear the gi. But if you were to like
That's
do
why we have
YouTube
YouTube.
self-study,
What you're gonna become Batman by YouTube self study?
There's all sorts of how to be Batman YouTube videos out there. Don't you
there are
remember
so
the
many.
God?
I actually have a Google sheet in here somewhere that's comparing and contrasting various Batman exercise routines. The problem with pretty much every one of them is that it makes you look like Batman, as in like the chiseled abs, because you don't drink enough water, and none of them work on that like actual strength or stamina training.
I mean, I mostly drink Pepsi and Coca-Cola, so there's not enough water right there. Does that mean I can get abs?
Yes,
you,
actually, if you're
dude,
dehydrated enough,
dude, you get abs
and you
just
have
because
the right muscles.
you have like no fat on your body. You're
I'm
more
gonna have to
wispy
call.
Skin
I'm
than your
gonna have to
picture,
call
man.
bull on the if you have the muscles and it's like a bit because like when I had to do like actual
No, like
exercise
there's a
every
specific
day.
set of muscles that if you do not have, you cannot get abs.
Oh, really? Can I really just? Do I physically not have the requirements for abs? That would explain some things.
I actually broke my abs, so I can't get abs anymore. So I wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, you
At
don't
least you
need abs to
had
be
them.
Batman. You just need
Hmm?
abs to get a movie deal.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, like don't they just isn't like the suits in like the old Tim Burton ones? Aren't they just like straight
You mean
up
the
like
one with the bat
actually chiseled
nipples?
on? No, that was fucking no, that was
Dude, wouldn't that
Schumacher.
be like the
That
best
was
way to
Schumacher.
hide as Batman? Is to play Batman in movies. So like a villain's like, oh my god, he's Batman. Everyone's like, well,
Like, yeah,
yeah,
no shit, dipstick.
and no one
That's
believes.
see, that's what Adam West did, didn't he?
That is
Right?
what Adam West did.
That's
It's
like-
true.
Didn't he like secretly fight crime? Like, right?
He also went on to play Catman and Ratman and Fairy Oddparent specifically so he could continue to fight crime.
I love Catman because like he didn't even try to meow. He just went meow.
Meow.
that's, my, that's my favorite. That's my favorite preferred voice for cats now. Just cats going meow.
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 Well, I will say, in terms of Batman hiding strategies, Batman going on like every single like theory board and saying the butts match, facts don't lie. That
He's
is
got a
the
point.
best way.
Like he's got a point. I can't take my eyes off of it.
That's why Schumacher brought in the nipples. It was an upgrade. Like to be honest, you're talking about like us having like gadgets. That would be where my gadget would be. Like my first gadget, man. I would have like I don't know, like the Joker
Gas
gas,
gadget?
but like bat gas, right in my nipples. So like
You
as soon
mean
as they go
use a
like,
smoke screen
so as
out
soon
of
as
your
like,
nipples?
no, yeah, so like as soon as like Thug number 1 comes up and goes, are those bat nipples? It goes, kss, and it just
Dude,
like
I would
knocks him out
love
right
for
there.
you to like fight a Joker-esque villain who's got like the flower that sprays like
Acid.
toxic gas. You're like, I can do that too. And then like comes out your nipples. He's like, what the?
They'd never expect it. They would never expect it. You know.
Okay,
It's
so you have a rogues gallery. They're used to your nipple gas, right? So
Yeah.
they find a way to disable it. That's why you have a backup compartment in
Dude.
the posterior region of your costume.
Oh, I saw that coming.
Oh,
Boo!
like your natural defense mechanism.
Boo this woman. Boo this
You may have
woman.
got rid of my nipple gas, but can you get rid of my?
Ass
Eldritch
gas.
ass blast.
Let's be real. You wanted to say it. You're so dainty. You didn't want to say it.
I'm trying
Well, that's
to
my-
be
Yeah,
only
so as far as, like,
semi-toxic.
As far as like the actual like capabilities of Batman, or at least depictions therein, the main issue with the video game one is the whole like press triangle to parry, and then you're just invincible in combat because you're just like you're just like moving your hands, and the moment they attack, you instantly snap like 180 degrees full body to be able to perfectly parry whatever attack's going on. So
Yeah, no,
that bit,
that's a Spider-Man thing, not Batman.
That's his bat
or
sense, dude.
Ezio Auditore. But
Oh, dude, he was a. I just remember like you could pile the bodies in Assassin's Creed. It's
Oh
like,
yeah, that was
goddamn.
so funny. You'd pile a body, then more people would come and scream, and so you kill them and put it on the pile, and then you throw coins.
You know, it's funny because like now that we're talking about it, like I remember like the original Assassin's Creed. I found it so crazy because like fully plated armored dudes would go, "Hey, look at that guy!" and like jump across the roofs at you in like full plate armor. But isn't that just like what Batman does? Like he has
It is
straight
what
up
Batman
like
does.
composite
He
armor,
wears full
right?
on body
Yeah.
armor.
And he does the same thing.
isn't
He
his
skips
thing
along
like it's
those
made
things.
out of like a light but powerful material or some stupid thing like that to explain
Okay,
it's
but
why
like
you
like the
do
probably
most,
that?
some
the
bullshit
lightest
like
In
that.
material
Assassin's
you could get, which
Creed,
would be some sort of spider silk titanium thing, would still be like 30 pounds chest alone.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. But like the funny thing with Assassin's Creed is that it's literally like the running mechanic that they have in the game is just applied to everyone, and that's why everyone can parkour just as well as the assassin,
And that's why they
including
changed
people
it in
in
the
straight
second
up
one.
ironclad armor.
That's exactly why they changed it to the second one. So only like the special scout dudes could chase you.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
but
makes it a bit more realistic.
I did find it kind of interesting, like when I was fighting just the unarmored scout dudes, like I'd just pull out a sword and I'd just go ham on them. But once it was the big dudes with the halberds and whatnot, unarmed, because that's how you instantly take them down.
Exactly. Now back to
But
Batman.
yeah, back to
Yeah,
Batman.
back to Batman.
Back to Batman.
Honestly, with the whole gadgets thing, I think that's the closest I would be and like myself towards Batman in that I actually do want to be like that crazy dude in the garage making all sorts of completely unnecessary gadgets just for the fun of
Yeah,
having
we
them.
kept trying to come up with Spider-Man web slinger, right?
I
And we
mean, let's
stopped.
be.
There's
I'll
no
be
way to do
real.
it
I'm
without
on the
like
computer.
snapping your neck.
I'm on the
I
computer as
mean,
much as Batman is.
like I think the main issue we came up we that we actually like encountered was one, if we wanted the being to straight up mutation to actually shoot them, that just wasn't feasible, and two, with actually like using like the making your own web slingers thing, like to chemically make your own webs, at least at the time that we researched this. How many years ago was that?
Oh, we were like in ninth grade, eighth.
Probably eighth. I don't remember we were going over it in high school, but I can't remember if it was like late elementary, like probably like Lane or something, or
No,
you know.
it wasn't. It was after elementary school. It was
Was
definitely at
after.
least.
Oh yeah, it wasn't elementary school where we were still on the idea of like the hoverboard using magnets when we were playing around with magnets a lot.
Oh, I did that for high school because my high school science fair rejected my prototype.
No, because
Like
I
I'm
remember I was
talking about that in a later episode because it was fucking bullshit.
no,
Oh,
because like
man.
I remember I was like when you started doing that as your school project, I remember being upset because it was the exact design that I had come up with years prior.
Oh
We
my
had
God.
talked about it in like elementary school. It's like,
You stole my hoverboard design.
I mean, pretty
Oh,
much, yeah.
well, you
that was
stole my
exactly it.
earlier topic. It's fine.
It's fine. I was gonna host it better anyway.
Back
This is
to
a train wreck.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, back to Spider-Man.
Back to Spider-Man, not Batman.
Batman
Yeah.
can wait because we need to talk about the web slingers and how you can't handle the G forces, even if you could find a chemical
Oh, no,
compound
that
that would
wasn't even-
create.
Yeah, no, that wasn't even the real issue. Like the real issue was just
Well, that is a huge issue.
the fact that we needed straight up chemistry to make the webs that we didn't even have yet, because like we read a bunch of articles at the time that like scientists were trying to recreate it to be able to like mass produce enough web to be usable, rather than just the thin strands that can only serve a spider. But
That's why spider goats are so exciting.
spider goats. I remember hearing of that. What was that
Oh,
again?
spiders! Yeah, where if you merge a goat with a spider, then they make
It makes it
their
sound
fur
like you
becomes
just stuck it
silky.
in like a sci-fi machine and then like combined them to
You
fly
know,
style.
one of them science machines that makes them goats and spiders together. You know what I mean?
This ain't old sci-fi, man. What you're doing is you're using a bacteria to change goat DNA and replace bits of it with spider DNA so that the goat milk will produce spider silk strands.
Yeah.
Does that mean instead of like when they're milking the goats, instead of liquid, it's
Yep.
solid?
Yeah.
So it's still
No,
liquid.
it's
just
semi.
they're
It's semi.
Liquid
spiders.
silk?
It's Solidus. Am I thinking of like Metal Gear Solid? Like, that is a word, right? Like
It's
a between point.
chunky.
Yeah, it's
It's what it
chunky.
is. It's chunky milk.
So it's goat milk, but with like chunks of spider silk.
I mean, to be fair, that's how you make silk. Like you boil down like the thing, and it's like a big thing of mush, and then you spin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
The
what they do with
silkworm, right?
goat spider soap.
Yeah, well, it makes a cocoon after it eats mulberry, and then you take. When I was a kid, I was so sad. I'm like, does the silkworm survive? And it's like, of course it
Oh, honey.
doesn't. You boil it alive. Like,
It adds an extra layer of flavor to the silk.
exactly.
I just
Silk
never
milk.
got why they
Is that
couldn't
why
just
it's called
take
silk
the
milk?
casings and boiled those.
Yeah, what?
I never got why they couldn't just take the open casings and boil those.
Apparently, like, I think it has to be like a certain part of the life cycle of it. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
No, are you a silk maker?
I'm going to become one.
To be
She can
fair, like,
become Batman,
like-
not in terms of the gadgets or the skills, just in terms of being rich, so that she can open up her own silk business to have it go under because they don't know how to make silk.
just to do that.
Because I'm going to be
I-
saving all the silkworms that went extinct years ago.
They've been making silk for thousands of years, but I know better.
Exactly. Alright, so back to Batman and specifically what gadgets you'd be creating besides web shooters.
I'd have a machine that would make silk without having to boil the silkworm.
I would be Batman dressed up in a skin-tight red and blue leotard with web shooters.
You need 5 gadgets.
You need
The 2
five
web
to-
slingers count.
I already
That
have
counts
2.
as 1.
I already have 2. I have 1 nipple each. A
No,
multi-purpose
that your
nipple.
nipples count as 1.
It's a multi. No,
As
mine
Your
is-
ass can count as 2.
I don't know what your
So
nipples
as
are like, but they're
uninspiring
not
as it
like
is,
that.
I always wanted the grappling hook that could actually like pull you up a building.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
good.
always like every time I imagine it, I always imagine it in terms of video games where you like shoot it and then it like just pulls you up. But then I
Yeah.
keep remembering the Matt
That
Pat
would kill you
video of
without a
exactly
brace. Oh, yeah, there's
why
no
that would
way.
rip your arm off.
Yeah, no, you need a
oh my
brace
god.
for that.
I've repelled with
Yeah.
one arm before, and it hurts so much.
Dude, that's
It-
another
it
project
pulls
that I
your
always
socket
wanted to
out.
work on was like full body brace to be able to have like those sorts of gadgets actually be feasible. Like
See,
kind
James
of like
just wants to be Tony Stark, but he can't do it.
There is that one
Exactly.
guy. There was a guy on YouTube who does that
I want to
kind
be
of stuff.
Tony Stark because I have the ideas for it. I just don't have, the skills or the intelligence.
Okay,
Or
so you're a
money.
nerd. You're just a,
Yeah,
you're just
or
a,
the
you're just a
No,
nerd.
not a
You're
nerd. I
nerd.
What? Wait,
He's
what?
a
Nerd?
geek.
No,
Difference.
I think so. Yeah, it was. Which one was the one that like is
Sounds like
really
nerd talk to
smart but
me.
not in any actually applicable way?
James.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm a James.
You're a James.
Was the term a dweeb? Or was that?
No,
Oh
no,
my
no.
God.
Dweeb is like bad social skills.
Oh, I'm that too. But
You're a gweep.
God, a glee. That's what. Isn't that what? Isn't that's when you like squirt saliva out your tongue? A gleek. That's what a gleek is.
No, no, no. You're doing an L. I'm doing a W. Gweep.
Oh. Oh, okay.
It's like an uwu version of Greek.
Ah, you're making that up.
I am.
I knew it. She's a big
All right, so
phony.
we got ass and nipple gas for Guy.
Yeah.
And web slingers that
I did
that
not
break your
consent to the
spine
ass
for Dead
gas.
Slayer.
I did not accept. I did
no,
not.
it wasn't the
Yeah, I
web
did
sling.
not
I
accept
want
that.
those too, but it was the grappling hook that would rip your arm out of its socket at the best.
Okay, so
You know what?
James
I
is
amend
armless.
this.
Guy is gas.
I amend this. Like I'm not even gonna like. I am not. I'm gonna make these nipples like multi tools. I am not like my utility belt is
You
just
can't-
traps. It's just traps. Like each single one, like they go.
You want
They
to
they'll
like
think they'll go like
kneel
open
down
one.
on your knees to pick a lock because you need to get your nipples to the door.
Yeah, I mean you should
Dude,
kneel
that
down
would
anyway
be
to
hysterical. It's
open
like,
a
what are you
lock.
doing? It's like, I'm gonna pick the lock, and then you're just like awkwardly chest bumping and like grinding your chest on the door. Like, what the fuck are you
No,
doing?
no.
The door.
They
I
have
got this.
extensions. They have extensions. They extend.
You're
God,
Hey, I
so
like your
what do you-
nipples. Thanks. It has
I'm
pockets.
not just gonna bump into things. Yeah. You, it's a breast pocket. You never had. It's just like,
I never had a breast pocket that could shoot gas.
well, then you weren't trying hard enough.
Ew.
Okay, fine. I'll think. So, but then, like, yeah, because like you could do that too. Like, you could have, you could keep your batarangs in there. People think it's
Do
like, oh
gadgets that
shit,
exist
you got batteries
already
in your chest.
count?
Gadgets that exist already count, but remember that you need to have at least 5, and you need to be able to feasibly carry them on you at night while doing parkour.
This isn't a carry thing. The thing that I mentioned that I wanted a while ago because I wanted to basically die on an extreme morning run is the leg thing where basically it recreates like the big ass
Oh,
bird legs, but it's basically kind of like stilts, but like springy
yeah,
stilts
that
that lets you run at
reverse.
25 miles an hour.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you
It's
mean, do you
it's like
remember when
what
we
in
had
Portal.
moon shoes and you nearly ended
Yeah.
up in the hospital due to your ankle?
I ended up in the hospital a few times, I think, before then, but yes.
That's what's going to happen, but on a much worse scale before you can fight
I
any
twisted.
crime.
Funny enough, with moon shoes, where they nearly twisted my ankle so many times, I actually did twist my ankle on the straight up trampoline.
I get what you're talking about though. You're talking about the ones that go in like the upper. It's the upper leg, so it doesn't twist your like knee or your ankle, or not the upper knee. The what do you call it? The back of the calf? Yeah, the back of the calf.
Yeah,
So that it doesn't
it's
twist
straight
your
up
ankle.
like along your entire like I don't know if like the entire like beyond the knee bit, but it's basically like a almost like a brace on the top. But the idea is
Oh
like
yeah,
it's got like the kind of curved sort of like leg setup on
yeah,
the
yeah,
system
yeah.
itself to absorb the shock.
Exosuit,
So,
like an exosuit. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
okay,
kind of like an
now I know what you're
exosuit,
talking
but
about.
just the leg only.
Talk about your suit.
Okay, so I was thinking that don't you want arms too, so that you can help absorb the shock from punching crime in the face?
How hard do you think I'm punching people?
Well, I mean,
Punching
if you're
takes.
trained really well, yeah.
Yeah, like if I'm trained to be able to use this equipment like effectively, then I'm probably also doing push-ups and shit.
Punching takes a lot of force, even if you are strong. Like, it's going to, like, hurt your joints.
I mean, that's true, but that'll also be like instead of having like the brass knuckles, it's basically just a robotic metal glove
Ah,
that will just slam into someone's face at like 20 miles an hour. Like that'll
20
probably
miles an
do
hour.
it.
That's slow. to
I
hit
don't know
someone's
how
face with the.
I don't know how like I don't have like those little speed guns to see how fast someone punches.
Speedometers?
No, isn't the speedometer that dial on the car?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You're
It's
talking
different.
about a speed gun. Yeah. Okay, so
Is it
I
really
guess
just called a speed gun?
it really is just called a speed gun.
I thought they just
At
used
least,
the same name.
I mean, when we bought a speed gun in my old job, it was just called a speed gun. Like on the box, it literally said speed gun.
It sounds
what I
like an
assumed.
injection device for speed.
It sounds like a flash
Oh god.
gadget.
Hit off the
Well,
speed gun.
now I want to call it that. Hey man, you bring the speed gun? Yeah, got it right here, bro.
See, because we've been talking about superheroes, I was thinking more like it sounded like something a Flash villain would use to give themselves super speed, or just random passerbys.
It's
So
not
that Flash
exactly
would have to
super
catch
speed.
him.
Dude, imagine if Flash actually no, I don't think the equipment would survive if the Flash had it.
See, now I got a great brand name for like a new drug, super speed. Better than speed. It uses a speed gun.
And then I come out with with a competing brand called Speed Force.
Yeah, I just come out with a rail gun so you could do rails.
Oh
Damn.
Take that, Army. You can't use that for your new weapon now.
Like, sir, we ordered 350 pounds of rail guns. Like 350 pounds. Those things are at least like a ton. Did you not see like the build? It's like, I'm sorry, were you talking about the weapon or the supplies? What do you mean supplies, and why are they listed as that?
The general wants
Who
them all
auth-
delivered to his house.
Who
Very strange.
authorized this?
General Speedwell wants it right behind his back house.
Ah, Speedwell, because he's holding all the speed.
Uh-huh. That's the joke.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Insert
Like-
drum track. I need a soundboard.
You have a soundboard.
It's your mouth.
I need an actual soundboard.
Oh, you have one. You have that. You have that one that just goes ah whenever you press it, right? Like, I just have that synced up. Did you forget about that? Like
No,
legit.
I know of that. Just that one kind of sucks.
It's because you only have put into it. You could do more sounds. You just didn't
Okay,
want to.
so
If we could get more sounds, but they're. I don't want to spend money on sounds.
Bro,
That's
that
stupid.
should be
make
that
your
should be
own
your
sound.
gadget. That should be your
Yeah,
gadget.
I was
like,
about to
in
say,
your glove.
going back to
yeah.
Batman, I want that to be my gadget.
Well, doesn't like in one of them he has it right. Like it makes like a almost screeching sound or some shit. Doesn't he have something like
what?
that? I'm gonna
So
say
I
he
know
has something.
Batman Brave and the
yeah.
Bold, he has a bat auto tune.
A bat. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. A bat auto too. Oh, so you can go like, so you can do his Christian Bale like, "Where's the Joker?" type of thing, without having to modulate.
No, what he used it for was so that he could sing with Black Canary to stop the Music Meister from taking over the world by having her like basically take him out with her voice.
Okay, that's bullshit. That's literally like a Deus Ex Machina right there. She's like, "Oh no, how are we gonna? I need another singer." He's like, "Oh, I just happen to have a modulator to sing." That's like, what the fuck?
It's Batman Brave and the Bold. The entire show is Deus Ex Machina after Deus Ex Machina. That's the point.
It's like fucking like Knight Rider where he goes, where it's like, "Damn, how are we gonna catch this guy? Look, Michael, there's a road right to where we need to go." And it's like, fuck. Shit.
Oh, that's my second gadget. Actually, smart AI car. One that hopefully Elon Musk never touched.
Bro, if it's actually smart, it'll just
My
like
third
ditch
gadget.
It wouldn't hate me. I'd take good care of it.
you.
So she wants the car from the replacements, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay, that's where she's stealing her idea.
Yeah. She's just stealing everyone's ideas.
It's like every time I hear about them, like about people trying to care for an AI, it always gets like really homicidal or really like emo or shit.
Just like my soul.
Just like your soul.
Just like your soul.
That's him all the
Jokes that
time.
no one's gonna understand because I don't think that shit saw the light of air.
I think they just know. I think they know that you're. Like, I think they just know
You
you're.
light
like,
your air
cringy.
on fire?
Yeah, you know the bat gas. I call it my flamethrower.
Isn't that? I would think that's a little evil for, like, if you could just blow people up. It just blew
I'll
them
allow
away.
it. I never said you had to be a superhero. I just said you had to be Batman-like.
Oh my! Oh, so we could have.
My
damn!
fifth gadget is just a gun.
You stole it. I was gonna say that. I was like yeah, I'm just gonna have a knife.
I'm just gonna have a gun.
Bro, like, dude, fuck this. If we're doing this, I'm gonna like, and I'm rich, you know.
No,
I'm gonna have a
question,
fucking like,
you're
I'm gonna
not
have a.
rich,
I'm
first
gonna,
of
no.
all.
Well, you know what? Well, fuck. You know, that's
Well,
my
I have
that's
a
my
gun.
fourth
I can
gadget.
get rich.
That's my fourth gadget. I'm rich. Okay. My fourth gadget is I made it big in the technology bit. Then
That's
my
not a
fifth and
gadget.
my fifth and final gadget. I'm gonna keep on saying this. My fifth and final gadget is fucking like I have like an orbital bombardment. Like I have a fucking satellite that shoots lasers. So someone just goes like, I'm hiding in this building, Batman. And I go, what building?
What building?
Exactly.
Building.
Ion cannon.
So, question. How do you plan to launch said satellite without any world government finding out?
It's a private. I launch it, dude. What the fucking? What are they gonna do? They don't own
It's
space. It's
easier than you
international
would
waters.
think, actually. Do you
There's
think
no
that they
yeah.
track
speeding up,
every...
not shoving random shit into space
yeah.
because we're going to trap ourselves in our own
Yo,
atmosphere.
I launch it from international waters, and the space is also international waters. There you go. Yes,
No,
it
it's not,
is.
first of all.
Yes, it is.
Space Force.
It is. As long as you get out the stratosphere, it's international waters.
But it has no water.
It's just what they call it. I didn't make up the term. I didn't make the legal definition, Dick. I just enforce it.
Well, I also didn't make the legal definition of dick, but, you know, here we are.
But you define it.
So is your fifth gadget just a bunch of really random pop culture references?
Just a memetron. It's just like
Wait, how many gadgets am I at?
Like, I don't know, 4.
Okay. You're at grappling hook. Done. Did you have anything else?
Just four more
yeah,
guns.
I had the arm rip off 3000.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the grappling
grappling
hook.
The Mimetron. That's 4.
That
That's
and
3.
the ostrich legs.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
right, the
yeah.
ostrich legs.
I call that
That's
1
4.
because I call that yeah, because I call all that together 1 because like that's like a suit. So I think that's fair.
No, he's got a grappling hook, and then he's got ostrich legs.
No, but he said like the arm thing too, like an arm puncher, arm puncher.
No, she was-
No, I said arm
Isn't it?
puncher.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
said
Oh,
puncher.
okay. Oh shit! Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because if
I
you
get it.
have like rocket propelled metal glove hitting someone in the face, then
I never said
you
rocket
did say that you
propelled.
didn't have to be a
Yeah.
hero.
Bro,
You
I
did say
just-
I could go
You didn't say
villain.
you
I
had to be a hero.
I just said I would like incinerate the entire area around them. That's not what a hero does.
I'm hiding in this building. What city? Wait, who said anything about us?
What's the needs of the 200 override the needs of the.
Well, the city
The
is
needs
safe.
of
There is no
me
city,
outweigh
and it
the
is therefore safe.
I'm gonna make it peaceful by force.
I love world peace. I don't care how many men, women, or children I have to kill to get it.
What about the
They're
dogs,
free
though?
from
You
their
be killing a
burdens.
lot of dogs.
Oh,
that's
that's a
true.
good point.
Oh man, hey, that's your 5th one. A dog
A
lure.
dog whistle.
Yeah, you just.
That just sends all the dogs
You whistle. they just run away.
You really think a dog whistle's going to get him out of the city in time for orbital bombardment?
No, I'm the orbital bombardment. All right. Well,
I guess that's the end of our first episode.
Yeah,
Thanks,
let's
everyone.
okay. We got a good way here. Yeah, have fun.